Zach, Jade Fortune, was it just a case of the gate was always going to be hard to beat with him last time out?
Yeah, you've summed it up pretty well there. It was an awkward gate, and the way the race was run didn't suit him. He's drawn kind of gate this time. The horse is going well. If I can just get into the right spot, I'm sure he'll be a chance.
Under the circumstances, were you satisfied with his performance last time out?
I thought it was okay. The track that night, the way it was racing didn't suit a lot of horses, and I think we're going to get onto a more even surface this time. So I'm happy to give him a little bit of a forgive there and just go back to knowing how well he's working in the mornings and what his form was like prior to that race.
Class 4 on the dirt, is this his opportunity as an older horse to strike a victory?
Yeah, exactly. It's certainly a grade that he's capable of handling, and like I said, there's no problem with the way he's going.
Joe, he's a beauty and he's got ability, this horse, but he hasn't been straightforward out of the gates, has he?
Definitely not. In particular, his last start when he ran up just before the gates open and gave away so much ground. He still ran a very good race last start, didn't he? And based on that, we think he's got a lot of ability.
What about his trial since then? It looked like when the blindfold was removed, he wanted to jump up and almost force the gates to be opened.
His last 3 times that he's been to the gate, he's done it. So I can't be expressing that I'm very confident that he's going to be straightforward this time. We've done some education with him in the gates. We took him to a barrier trial, and he's still done the same thing. He's the type of a horse that he can get a momentum, flash himself out of the gates and jump extremely well, but he also can do what he's done last time, which is rear up and miss the start. So I'm just trying to say he is a very nice horse with plenty of ability, but just the gate issue, he's just haven't been able to put it all together.
Fantasy Joe, were you happy with his win last time out?
Oh yeah, I was extremely. He seems a talent horse. He's got ability in himself. He's big, strong individual, and I don't think that's it about him. I think there is some more in him.
The way that he pulled away the last 100 metres, was that the best part of his last start effort?
I would say so, but don't forget that because he has one very impressive last start, he's been giving a couple of rating points, which is going to get it very even to the horse that runs second. But I'm quite confident that he's got ability and he just doesn't need to improve too much to be competitive once again.
What sort of feel has he given you in his work that you've ridden him in recently?
Yeah, that he's a very fit horse, he's healthy, he's happy, and I see no reason why he wouldn't take it to the races.
Vincent, massive pocket. He's won his last 2 in a row at Happy Valley. Can he bring that form to the dirt on the weekend?
I think so. He should handle the dirt well, and his form is still here. So hopefully he can. I'm sure he will be competitive.
Up to Class 2 as well. Has he got more improvement in him to step up to this class?
Yeah, I think so. And on the dirt track, you never know. And once they handle well, and they can still win.
Got a horse in the race like Winner Supreme, who's a roll along forward type of horse. Your horse has got a good turn of foot. Do you see the race being run to suit?
Yeah, I think so. He don't come from usually come from midfield or so he should have a good turn of foot in the last bit, but we'll see how it pans out.
And the big news this week was the Golden 60. Your horse won't be running in the QE2 next week. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, we've discussed about it, and he have had a really good season. He won every race this season, and the last 2 was a little bit tough for him from the high temperature and the really fast last session. Also, it's I think it's a good decision for the horse. Although he's been working really well, pull up well, so everything is positive. But I think it's a good decision it's the right decision to put him away for this season and aim for the mile next season, and he got a bright future, so no rush for one race.
Douglas Willpower, he's won 3 from 4. He's had a terrific first season, hasn't he?
He has. He surprised me in he's just incrementally got better every time I've stepped him out, and in his work in the morning, he's just shown me that he's really thriving, and he's doing everything correctly.
He's had a bit of a break since that last run. Are you happy with the feel that he's given you in his fast work leading into Sunday?
Yeah, there wasn't much between races, and you know, he's a horse that gives his all. So I just freshened him up, and Karis was happy with his trial last week. It was just to top him off. I've been on him since, and he seems in good enough order. He would have to improve in order to fulfill his spot in Class 2 now, but he's got a nice light galloping weight, and he gets his chance.
Do you think he has improved?
I think so. I think he's a horse that, as I indicated earlier, he's got better with every race, and both physically and mentally, he's a stronger horse.
Is there a reason why you've kept him to the dirt, or is it just a case of don't change a winning formula?
100%. Why break a winning formula?
Mighty Giant Zach, you're pretty confident heading into his last race. He duly saluted. Are you as confident this time around?
Well, he's done nothing wrong. He's he's continued to improve as he's gone along, and he's been winning nicely. He's a good old, no, he's not old, but he's a good, honest horse. He gives everything, and I'm sure he'll do that again.
It looks like a nice, big, strong horse to ride.
Yeah, he is. He's lovely. He's got a big, long action. He loves to gallop along. So there's a lot to like about him.
Up in weight, taking on a horse like Joao Park, who's won his last couple, stepping up in class. What's your take on the race for Sunday?
Yeah, obviously at the weights he's going to get his chance, and my bloke likes to roll along, so he's going to have his chance to sit on my back and try and run me down. I think Joao Park looks a little bit one pace, so it's going to suit him as well.
And just as far as after last time out is concerned, he's had another trial with you on board. Are you happy with everything with him going into Sunday?
Yeah, it was 1200 metre trial here on the dirt. It wasn't going to suit him. It was just a matter of letting him tick over. He did everything right, and I'm happy with him.